Okay, so you want to generate some Akamai cookies, but you can't do it as efficiently as you like, and you find that when you do try to generate them on Fleek, that it stops generating, or like you make like 10 or 15 or 20, and then it just stops generating Akamai cookies. How do you get around that? Okay, so firstly, I recommend you get Remouse Standard. So you can get it for free, and once you get it for free, you can use it. The problem with getting the free version is that you can only do 2 repetitions. So if you want it to be running like constantly, then it's not really that useful. So I recommend you get I think it's called like the simple license. It's literally like $6 or $6.99. And then it becomes Remouse Pro. Remouse Micro. So that's this one here. So it will give you like a separate download link when you purchase it, and it will give you a key as well. So once you've got that, open it, and you'll basically see this. What you can do here is you can record a set of clicks and mouse movements. So you'll literally click record, and then you'll like move across the screen, and the program will basically remember the movements you've made. And then once you're done, you stop recording, and you can play it, and then it will basically automate those movements for you. So I'm just going to show you how I do that and the most effective way I find to do it. So there's different options for using browsers. So basically, if you just use one Chrome one Chrome window with just one Chrome user, then you're going to be a bit stuck, because even if you use proxies, it still keeps bouncing to this Chrome user with all the cookies that it stores. So I recommend opening a couple of other Chrome users as incognito, because then they come up with different cookies. But it's sort of similar in a way to, if you want to compare it to how people used to run like loads of Chrome tabs on like Adidas splash pages and stuff. It's sort of similar to that in a way, in that each different Chrome tab or window has sort of like a different identity. So to the website server, it appears like a different entity. I found the most effective browser actually to be Internet Explorer, and I don't know why this is. I get the feeling it's just because it's super trusted, because it's Microsoft and it's built into a computer. Honestly, don't know. It may also be due to something with because obviously Chromium is something that can be automated quite easily by a script, and I'm not sure if Akamai developers sort of wanted to avoid anything related to that. But anyway, Internet Explorer tends to be good, and the reason I say that is because I get a lot of successful Akamai clicks. So if you actually open Fleek at the same time, so what I tend to do is I have my Fleek on the right side, and then I put all my browsers on the left side. I'm just going to open up now. So that's that. And then I've got 3 Chrome browsers open in total. I'm just going to show you how to basically generate. So paramount to use this, so use proxies for Akamai Harvest. Make sure you put your proxies in the proxies list and use that, as that will reduce the chances of your computer getting sort of clipped towards making proxies. You want to be changing IP as regularly as possible, ideally. So I'm going to open the Akamai tab here, and then select your regions. If you want to do front end and UK, then it's footpatrol.com. That's what I'm using. I've generated 1,400 cookies, and that's literally since that's been less than 24 hours. In fact, there was a long period of time in the day where it wasn't running for about 5 hours. So it's probably been going on for about 18 hours, and 18 hours to generate 1,400 cookies is pretty good, considering that you need what it says is have 10 times the amount of tasks in cookies stored. So that's about 140 tasks, which is very fair and reasonable. Obviously I want to get as many as I can, so I'm just going to keep running it, especially when there's sort of no drops happening at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to record that. Let me check my OBS is definitely working. Yep, it is. Cool. So all you need to do is to record your mouse movements. So click the start recording button, and then you just click around. So I tend to just do 15 clicks. Don't make it too quick. I was a bit quick at the start, to be fair. The quicker you do it, the less likely it is to generate a valid token. And on the right you can sort of see what it's actually doing. It's not saving any at the moment, as you can see. It's possible because I've been using this browser pretty much all day for it. When you get onto Internet Explorer, you're more likely to see something pop up. So this is the second one, which is incognito. Let's see if we have any luck with this. So I'm just going to keep clicking on different areas of the screen, right clicking, left clicking, clicking with the scroll wheel, and just keep going until it works. Okay, and that's that one done. And then I'm going onto the third Chrome user. Doesn't seem to like this right now, sadly, but it's probably because I've literally been farming with these exact same browsers for like a few hours on end now, for about like 3 hours or so. Then Firefox, let's see how we get on with this. There we go, so Firefox saved pretty much instantly. I have noticed favoritism towards alternative browsers to Chrome. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but it definitely does seem to prefer Firefox and Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer more so than Firefox, in my opinion. I've tried alternative browsers. I'll show you them in a minute, but they've not been that successful either, to be honest. So I'd actually just recommend focusing on Firefox and Internet Explorer. You can use incognito alternatives of these browsers. So I don't know if there's like an incognito Firefox or incognito Internet Explorer, but just something that doesn't save your cookies. And by doing so, that will effectively be like opening another window, which would be useful to do. So as you can see, loads of cookies getting stored right now. This is obviously just me running it in a few seconds. So for me to go back, if you are recording this, when you're recording mouse movements, remember at the end to go back to your original window and then stop, because otherwise it will just keep clicking on this same window when you're playing your autoplay for the mouse clicking. This, I'm not going to lie, I haven't got too much experience doing this, but I found this really useful at the moment. So I found this, there's sort of like very brief guides in the Fleek Discord. I'm not too keen on them. I don't think they're that helpful, to be honest. But look, 1,400 cookies in a day. I'll probably do this for a week or so, or 2 weeks maybe, and you know, hopefully have about 20,000 cookies by the end of it. So I hope this tutorial helps. If you've got any questions, obviously let me know. And thanks for watching, guys.